Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to fully customize your Moto Edge 60 Fusion. Let's begin! Luckily for us, all the customization options can be found in one single place, and the place itself can be found in the settings. Who would have guessed? So let's go to the settings, and if we actually don't really have to scroll down, because right under Moto AI we have a big Personalize button. We have to click it, and now we can scroll down and see what we can fully customize. First of all, we can change our background and the wallpaper. We can choose something from our photos. We can create something with AI, which is really cool. We can choose something dynamic, though this will basically waste a lot of your battery, because the dynamic wallpaper has to play the animation over and over again, so I would not advise you that. I will go to my photos, and let's go to the camera maybe. Okay, the photos are pretty ugly, to be honest, so I will, I will just go here and using gesture, I will just enable my camera using this gesture, and I will do a nice photo of our logo here. And now I will use this logo in order to basically set our wallpaper as our cool logo. So I will now put the phone back, go back to the settings, go to my photos, and as you can see we have a new photo to work with. And we can choose some cool things, like for example we can enable the zoom option, we have to move our phone to activate this way, which is almost working. Okay, it's actually working for a little bit. I'm not sure if... Okay, it is visible. But as you can see, these effects are pretty subtle. Okay, I wanted to say subtle, but this is not subtle at all. You have also the snow, the rain, if you want to, though the rain is pretty ugly. Or the AI zoom, which will basically create a fake 3D effect using AI. It's pretty cool, but also it will just waste a lot of your battery. But if you want to do that, go on. I will probably leave with... this is the AI zoom. Okay. I will leave with the zoom, for example. Now we have the stylize option, which lets us choose and change the filters on our photo. Oh, this is pretty wild, to be honest. Oh wow, the filters are... Wow, I didn't know they were that crazy. Holy moly. Okay, let's not play around with too much. I will leave with this one. I will hit set. Oh, there's also other. We can bump up the brightness or the blur. I will lower the brightness maybe. I will maybe increase a little bit of blur, but not much. And I will go with stylize. I will hit set. I can choose both home screen or lock screen. I will go with both. And as you can see, we have a nice looking wallpaper that we have fully created right now using photos and, just filters. Anyway, we have the themes, and the themes automatically change everything, so they change the look of the icons, like the size, the colors, and also the backgrounds. We won't be really going here, but we can also just add new if you want to. However, what's really cool is that we can also fully customize the themes without actually using the themes. If you paid attention, you will see that each theme has a different icon, basically size. And you can also customize them, shape. So we can change them from the little square to the circle, or this circle, or this one, or this one. It's really just whatever floats your boat, that's cool. I will leave probably with the circle, because it's the most aesthetically pleasing for me. Then we have the fonts. We have a lot of fonts to choose from. As you can see, this one is like the typewriter one. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I will leave with this one. Then we have the colors. I will probably switch to green because I really like the green colors. Oh, Okay, this screen is pretty cool. And we can also enable themed icon, but as you can see, this is currently in the beta, so you know. But we can also always hit save. As you can see, the icons also change the colors. Then we have the lock screen. In the lock screen, you can customize the shortcuts. We have the look of the little clock on the top. I will leave with this one though. Oh, we don't really have to add city. And now we can change the display size and text. For example, we can increase the size of the text. It's really cool if you want to give your phone to an older person, which struggles with seeing. Then this feature is pretty cool because you can, bump up the font so they can see better. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. And also we can increase the whole display size, so it will increase everything. Okay, maybe not like that, but increasing the display will increase everything, so it's also easier to read. But I will bump it down, maybe not that down. And we can also enable bold text and high contrast text, and all of that is basically for people that, as I said before, have trouble seeing the screen. I will keep them disabled though. And remember that if you change too much stuff, you can also just press reset settings in order to go back to normal. Anyway, we have the layout, and we can basically change the layout of our icons. We have pretty big amounts of things to choose from. We can, like 2x2. Maybe that's too much, but 3x4, I think, for older people is also pretty cool. I will leave with the base one and hit save. We can also fully customize like the fingerprint animation, like this. This is cool, alright? Like, I think this is really cool, to be honest. Then we have the sounds. In here we can customize the ringtone, both of the ringtones for both of the SIM slots, the notifications and the alarms. We also have the dark mode, so as you can see we can customize which thing we want to have opened. And we can go with transition that will automatically transition from the light mode to the dark mode depending on your sun. So if your sun is already set down, it should automatically switch to the dark mode. But I will leave with light mode since it's easier for you to watch. And lastly, we have the edge lights, which can be seen during, as you can see, incoming call, alarm, and notification. We can change the colors of them. And we can enable if we want to show for all of these, or for example only for incoming alarms. And we can also change the light options, so for example only show when the screen is facing down if you want to, or turn off for a scheduled period. And you can change the period that you want to have your your edge light to work with. And as you could see, the list of customization options is like surprisingly big, and using this you can fully customize your phone however you like. I think that, and I hope that this video helped you, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.